Okay, here we are, we're starting to mix some Expanda-Crete. We're getting the two bowls together. We're going to, in this particular case, use 750 mils of each to fill these holes. That's 1.5 litres of premix, which will, then you multiply that by 18, so you're going to end up with, what's a quick calculation on that? 27, I think it is, litres of expanded stuff, product. So what we do is we've got our stirrer here on the battery drill and a fresh clean bucket. We never mix them in the in their own containers because it just messes them up. So we pour the two halves of the mix into the bucket. Don't worry about it. So we mix the two in together, and then we're going to give it a stir up with the battery drill. Put it down on the ground, please, Mick, so I can sort of look into it. See the swirl in there? What you got to do is mix it so there is no more swirl marks in the mix. And once you've done that, you very quickly drop the battery drill into the bucket of water. So that's all getting stirred up very nicely there at the moment. I reckon that's about enough. So into the bucket of water and give it a bit of a quick thing, and you actually end up with a clean stirrer for the next job. So now we're going to walk over to the hole and pour it down the hole. So we've set this post very straight. It's in the right part, so we're starting to pour it in. It's very important that you actually put some on each side of the post, because when it starts to expand, it needs to come up the post evenly. Now there's just enough space in there for this to all happen properly. So we're just clearing the last little bit out of the bucket. Don't be too worried about what's left in the bucket, because it will go hard and we can crack it out of the hole. So down there now is nothing, so it's still in very much liquid form. In about a minute's time it's going to start to expand, and we've got a couple of minutes to work here. So just going to step back. Mick's just leveled it up a little bit. He's got the level out. He's going to hold it while the Expanda-Crete goes off. So once he's got the post where he wants it to be, you can do it this way, or you can set it up with a couple of stays of some sort. We find we can do it quite easily this way when it's a two-man operation. If you're working by yourself, of course, it's a little bit different. So down the hole there now, she's starting to come up. I can actually see it coming up the hole. Just trying to get the camera to see that. But she's starting to expand up the hole there now. And at this stage it's still quite a liquid form. In a minute or so though, if Mick's not holding it absolutely tightly, it will actually set as it comes through. But you can see it now, it's only about a foot down from the top of the hole. It's still coming on up. Coming up quite quickly actually. You know, we've sort of only been probably what, a minute of expansion, and away she's coming. So it's coming up towards us very nicely, very well presented. It's coming up quite evenly on both sides of the post, which is the way we want it. And it's just looking really, really good. Now this is real time, this is not sped up or anything else. It is coming up at this speed, and you can certainly see what's happening now. I can come back to the hole, because you're going to come out, might even actually spill a little bit over the outside this time, or it might be just right. If we've got the mix volumes correct, and it has stopped at this point, so we've got it what I'll call almost perfect, which is great. So we use 750 mils of each product. That's 1.5 litres of the mix down this 6-inch hole, 150 diameter hole, which is in the ground, what, a metre, was it, Mick? A metre deep. So a metre takes that whole 27 litres of expanded product. So she's got firm there now, and Mick's let go of it, and within about half an hour now you'll be able to strain a wire off that post. We're actually putting up rails at the moment. We're doing this cattle rail job here. So there's the first panel is up, and we've done that just 10 minutes ago. We've now just gone through and we've put up the next post with some rails laying around, as you can see. And once the Expanda-Crete has gone hard enough, we'll put the next lot of rails on.